And then right. Oh,
Second.
This meeting is being recorded.
All right. Okay, we're ready.
Ready? Okay, 1 second, please. Okay. Hello, guys. Thank you very much for this interview for Azteca TV, TV Azteca in Mexico.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Yeah, we're excited.
We are very excited too because your project it's amazing. We really love it. And tell me, because you are the creators about it, so it's really interesting what you are doing. Please tell me, how did you start this?
Yeah, so it kind of just birthed from wanting to create something that, you know, entertains a lot of people and inspires a lot of people. And, you know, the only way to really do that is to create something that's different. And me and Brandon both, you know, love creating content and comedy. And we work at this company called Flight House. And last year he was hired in July. I've been there for like a couple of years. And I came to him with this idea because I saw a grandma on TikTok do like a Gen Z trend, and it had like 3 million likes, and it like kind of clicked in my head like, oh, if you take grandparents or the elderly and make content with them, like there's something so different on the platform. And as we were looking for you know, a cast of characters to make a show, it kind of all clicked that like doing a cast with, you know, senior citizens would be something that we think could work. And obviously it has. And it's funny because when we started it, we were like, I think it'll work. Like, we love the idea, but we're still not sure. And it's funny to like look back at like how quick it all happened and how right we really were.
Yep.
Okay, you used to do this kind. You used to write comedy or create comedy content. Like, where could you tell me a little bit about your background together?
Yeah, so I have a filmmaking background. I was doing a lot of music videos and short films. I had never posted a TikTok until the first retirement house TikTok that we made together. So it's definitely it's definitely a new experience for us. But with the way the world is moving, I think, you know, this new age of content is starting to become way more popular, and we both fully embraced it head on. So it's been great to see good results so far.
Yeah, and I was gonna say, yeah, I at Flight House I was doing TikTok marketing, so I've been on TikTok for the last few years, and so you know, kind of saw the rise of these content houses and all these creators, and you know, there was the Hype House that kind of kicked it off on TikTok, and then there was like all these other content houses, and everyone was like young. So it kind of like, we kind of saw that in the, you know, the sphere of like, oh, there is no house with older people, and that's kind of how that happened. But yeah, and then I've just been like creating videos since I was like a kid, just for fun.
Or sometimes when people create that kind of content, young people get customs with like if they were old or that kind of things. No, why not work with really people that are like adults, or I don't want to say old, but you know what I mean, like grandparents.
Yeah, we just thought, you know, the entertainment industry has always left senior citizens out of the spotlight for some reason. And we saw that TikTok was all young people, and we felt like bringing senior citizens onto the platform would be refreshing and something new that they hadn't seen before. And luckily we were right. And it seems like there's definitely a market for it.
Yeah, and I think it comes from like technology, you know, like it's starting to happen a lot more now. But like, the older generation was much slower to adapting to Facebook and Instagram and TikTok. So, you know, I think that retirement house is like the first wave of like, I mean, we're not the first older people on social media, but that's that wave that's coming now where it's just starting. Like once we're all older, like we're all going to be doing these things. And so this is kind of like the beginning stages of it, really.
And what do you think about the success that you are reaching? Because you have now millions of followers there. So what do you think of that? And what people tell you about all this?
It's been really crazy, honestly. We woke up after we posted our first TikTok to millions of views and I think like 250,000 followers. So it's been really fast paced. It's been a lot of fun. Our lives have changed drastically over the past year. And it's been really fun to see the effect that it had on the cast because they've all been actors for their entire lives. And to see them now be getting recognized on the street is extremely rewarding and it feels good inside. And it's been such a great, rewarding experience.
Yeah, and what would you like to reach with your project, with Retirement House? Which is your goal?
Our goal is definitely to create
From now, no? From now.
Yes, our goal is definitely to create some kind of television show. Whether that's, I mean, we love creating comedy and they love to act and make comedy too. So, you know, ideally we would love to get to a bigger scale, creating a show with them. And if it doesn't go to that, then that's fine, as long as, you know, it's on social, it could be on social media too. And we can still, like we're already doing, we're reaching millions of people. And so, you know, just continuing to be able to create content and just get bigger and bigger and have these, like the fact that they're in their 70s and 80s now getting recognized and breaking through is really special. And we hope it just gets bigger and bigger.
And do you have grandparents?
Yes, I did. Yes. Who
And how is
actually,
your relationship with it? Oh, yeah, sorry.
so my grandparents on my mother's side are both from Mexico. And then I have other grandparents in Florida as well. And I always had a great relationship with them, but they never really understood technology. So it's been really interesting to see my grandma get on TikTok to keep up with our content. And it's really heartwarming.
And you?
Yeah.
And what they tell you about what you are doing?
Yeah. Yeah, my grandma's in Israel. I like, because she's in Israel, I never like really, I visited, but I never like really grew up with grandparents because they were all out of the country. So it's been fun to hang out with them and really spend time and just realize like they're just people that are just a little bit more experienced and have some more years on us, but they're just as young at heart or can be at least than we are, you know. And I'll speak for my grandma. Like, I think she like loves that I'm doing something I'm passionate about. I still don't think she fully grasps like what I'm doing, but we kind of told her like it's a kind of like a show, a TV show with older people, and she's like, oh, that's great.
Do you speak Spanish, by the way?
You'll see.
Ah, sí hablas español, bien. Oye,
Cool.
and ¿cuál es el mensaje? Which is the message that, like, what is your learning about all this? Since you start this project until now, what is your learning about working with people like them?
One is first of all, never ever give up. You know, they've been working for a while trying to do this, and now that they're senior citizens, it's starting to happen for them. So never ever give up. And of course, you know, you're only like, old age really happens in your mind, you know. I'm 27, he's 25. They're all in their 70s and 80s, and we get along just as humans together. And because it's not really about like your age or anything. So that's all just a number.
Yeah, we want to break the stereotype that people have with senior citizens, that they're different and you can't really connect with them, because it's not true. We're a big family here now. I consider them my best friends. So we hope people don't fear getting older and start to embrace it and see it as a fun thing.
I love that message. It's very deep. And in fact, this Sunday is El Día de los Abuelos aquí en Mexico.
Mm-hmm.
Would you like to say something for the Mexican grandparents, that you have Mexican roots?
Ooh, let's see. Let me think. To the Mexican grandparents, I hope that you guys see our page and that you guys laugh a lot and connect with the content and go out and get inspired to have fun and connect with the youth and maybe embrace technology a little bit. And yeah, happy Grandparents' Day.
And those dreams that you may have are still alive. It's still able to be accomplished because they're doing it right now. So you can't tell me that you can't do it.
Yes, absolutely.
Exactly. I love that message. Thank you very much, guys. Guys, something that would you like to add?
Thank you so much for tuning
yeah.
in to watch the content. It means the world, and we're just getting started.
Yeah, that's what we all live for, is just bringing smiles on people's faces, and that's why we work so hard on creating content and just trying to entertain and you know, people that may be having a bad day. Our content is there to, you know, just try to help a little bit.
And you are very funny. Your videos are very funny. Congratulations.
Thank you so
Really.
much.
Marvelous.
Appreciate it.
Okay. So now we are going to interview the cast, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, we'll grab them right
we'll
now.
grab them over here.
Okay. And at the end, can we say, like, I always say goodbye to the note with special greetings. Can we do it together?
Yeah, definitely.
I used to say, my name is Karina Nova, and I am Brandon, and I am blah. Everybody say their name, and I say, and this is, and you say from retirement house. And I
Okay.
say, and this is, y esto es al extremo. And we do this.
Okay.
I close everything with this, al extremo.
Al extremo.
Exactly.
Awesome.
Okay, well,
We'll grab them
I
real
will
quick.
wait. Hello, everybody. Sorry.
Hi.
Hello, everybody. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Who say it in Spanish? I heard Spanish.
A little bit. Mucho gusto.
Hola. Un poquito, nada más.
You when you were doing your hair, you reminded me of Morgan Freeman in that movie, you know?
Like this? Doing this? Hey guys, first congratulations for what you are doing. We love your project. We love the retirement house.
Thank you.
Yay.
How do you feel about it?
Wonderful.
Love it.
Great.
Look, best day of the
Feel
week.
great about it. Excited.
With
And we're
family.
really excited about it going to you.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm excited to be with you.
Thank you.
Thank you. I see a little black dot and that's all.
That picture of you just as you started, that's very glamorous.
Thank you very much. So tell me about yourself. Tell me about your background. You are actors.
Some of us are.
Yes.
Some of us are wannabes.
Who is actor and who is what else? What is their profession or their
And actresses.
Oh,
who,
she's upgraded.
I didn't get it. Who is an actress or actor?
She is a new actress,
This one, this one, this one, this one, and this one.
and the rest of us are actors.
It's
I
just,
pointed to everybody.
Come on, you're playing with me.
it's that the singular of it's actress is female and actor is male, or it could be both. So I said I guess you're right.
What did you say?
I guess she's right. It's sexist. We should just all be plain actors or great actors, right?
Yes.
Did you say that you look sexy?
Yeah. I hope not. I hope she didn't say that. I really hope she didn't say that.
Because she looks sexy. She looks very
Oh,
sexy
yeah.
with this thing in the hair.
All the ladies are sexy and the men are handsome. Yeah.
And we're all.
Good acting, yeah, that's good acting.
So did you?
We've hijacked your interview. We're sorry.
So did you act in Hollywood before? Some of you or no?
Yes,
Now
yes.
all of a sudden she's saying
Yes.
no.
Yes,
The rest of us did act in Hollywood prior to this.
and
Yes,
still are, yes.
And also New York. I started when I was very young in New York. Then I stopped for 20 years to raise 2 children. And then I went back and became a filmmaker and wrote books. And then finally decided, because I was back in LA, decided that I was going to do what I love the most, and that was perform. So it's been a really checkered path for me.
I like the quick bio. So could everybody can tell me like a quick bio about yourself and say please say your name. Start with your name and then a small bio.
Okay, you start.
Well, I'm Gaylynn Baker, and I play Mabel. And as I just said, I started acting when I was very young, 19 years old in New York City, got a break and got to go to New York and was doing well, but I loved performing. I wasn't wild about the actual business. So when I fell in love, I stopped, I got married, I raised 2 sons. And then when I came back, I thought, I'm too old. No one's going to cast me in a, that was funny because I was about 50. I thought I'm too old. I'll make movies. I'll work on crew. I'll tell stories. And that's what I did until about 3 years ago. And all of a sudden I was back in LA. I thought, why not do what you really love and start acting again and performing? And I did. And I got lucky enough to get cast in Retirement House.
Mhm.
Beautiful. The next one.
I'm Patty Eulish and I play the role of Bubby, but I am a Bubby. Bubby means grandmother in Yiddish. And I have 3 grandchildren, and I acted when I was in elementary school. And after that, I raised a family, and now I'm back to acting again. So no, but I love what I'm doing. I fell into this by luck, not by accident, by luck. And I'm just having a wonderful time with it, and I love every minute of it.
Mhm.
And I don't know what else to tell you.
Okay.
No, that's perfect. The next one.
Hi, I'm Retha Gray. I did my first theatrical performance when I was 6 years old. And I heard the applause and my heart leaped out of my chest. And I said, this is what I want to do. And from that point on, I told everybody I'm a theater arts major. And they said, do you know what that is? And I really didn't, but that's what I wanted to be. And all through school, I basically did plays, did theater. Then after I went into the world of theatrical things, I discovered it's really hard to break into Hollywood. So I ended up running my own extra casting agency for about 8 years. I love casting extras. I love meeting the people. I was still in Hollywood doing Hollywood things. Well, after about 8 years, I realized this is really hard work. I probably haven't slept one night in the last 8 years because there was a lot of tension and a lot of pressure. And so I got out of the business altogether. I did some missionary work for a little while, and then I came back into the business. And I thought, well, I need a job, so I'll try acting again. And I tell everybody, never give up. My best things have happened after I was 60 years old. I got a television show, a recurring role with Betty White in Betty White's Off Their Rockers, which was my dream job. I did lots of day player performances on television shows like This Is Us and How I Met Your Mother and different shows on TV. And like I said, I did more work over 60 than I did in all the years combined under 60. And this came along and I thought, you gotta be kidding me. I thought I had my dream job and I got this job. And this is absolutely wonderful. We work as a wonderful ensemble cast. We have lots of fun. We get to do all kinds of crazy things. And it's not as hard work. We don't have the pressure of Hollywood. We can do it at our own leisure and we have so much fun.
Yeah.
So I'm back in the business.
But good, I love it. I love that story. Who is it?
My name is Chuck Lacey. I play Eugene, and I kind of am Eugene. Originally from Massachusetts and the East Coast, I did perform in high school because I wanted the attention, and that's how I get the attention from the ladies, was performing and making them laugh. After I did some shows while I was in the service. After the service, I came out to California, did stand-up comedy, also got my bachelor's degree in theater arts. And then I did some co-star roles in some TV sitcoms, which is why I love to be in, have my own show someday. And I wrote my own shows, webisodes called Missing Person Finders about seniors. And then I got this, and this is like a dream come true. I would get to perform, be crazy, be silly, and get paid for it. And as wonderful people, creative people, it's like a family. And I never thought I'd be big on TikTok, never having heard of TikTok. But it's great, and they're working with great people. Wonderful.
Wow, congratulations.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Monterey Morrissey and I play Larry. And I'm originally from San Francisco. I got into improv and radio theater about 30 years ago. And I did that live, and radio theater live was really something I had a dream as a little kid. That led into improv. Improv led into on-camera work. And I've been drawn back by family here and there, so my career is kind of spotty. It started, it stopped, it started, it stopped. And finally, about 2 years ago, we were victims of a wildfire in Santa Rosa twice in California. And we were living in another house, and my wife looked at me and said, you know, why don't we just take that acting career you always wanted to really set fire to and go to Hollywood? And so here we are. I got to Hollywood on January 1. I auditioned for this job on January 2 online. And by January 15th, I was hired. So, hello, Hollywood.
My God, that inspire. It's very inspirational, your stories. Okay, the last one.
The last one, last but not least, hopefully. My name is Jerry Boyd. I play Curtis on the show, and I'm the third child to a family of sharecroppers in Alabama. And I was in Alabama in the cotton field trying or dreaming about doing Hollywood things. I had no outlet. The school had no. I played a Jack in the Box in the school play.
Probably a really good one.
Wait, how did you fit?
It was a big box. And then I got a role after that as the cat. And I just licked milk out of a plate. And I had no lines in that. And so someone told me that maybe I should look to do other things. So when I made the declaration that I wanted to be an actor, they laughed at me. And they had reason to, because they had seen me on stage, right? And so I never said anything else about it until I had spent a couple of years in Vietnam, and they transferred me to Hawaii. And they were looking for some pimps for Hawaii 5-0. And I had this big fro, and this guy came up to me in a bar, and he says, Jerry, he said, you should go and try out for these pimps in Hawaii Five-0, man. I said, I was so dumb. I didn't even know. I thought everything was shot in Hollywood. I said, I ain't got no leave, man. I just left Hollywood. You know, the world we call, the Hawaii was the rock and the US was the world. So I said, I just left the world. He said, no, it's in Diamond Head. So he gave me the number. I called him up the next day and the lady answered the phone. Good afternoon, Hawaii Five-0. And I said, I hear you guys are looking for some pimps. And she hung up on me. So I went back to the bar that night, long story short, and saw the same guy again. And he asked me, he checked out how I did it. He said, no, man, you got to ask for casting. They may not know about this project in production. He said, that's production is answering the phone. I asked for casting. And the lady said, didn't you call yesterday? I go, yes, ma'am, I did. She said, I didn't know about the pimp job. So sorry about hanging up on you. I thought you were being nasty. So, and that led to I did a number of those per year. And even my commanding officer in the military, he said, Jerry, you should get out and go give it a shot. So I got out, came to Hollywood, forgot the shot, and started chasing skirts. Here I am in the retirement home. Retired from skirts and everything.
Oh my God, you guys are so funny. I can imagine how good times do you spend there in that house. So tell me, around which age are you? How old are you?
He's the baby.
I'm the baby. I'm 70.
But he looks the oldest.
Yeah.
I'm 73. I just had a birthday.
I'm 82 and I just had a birthday.
I'm 85. And
Whoa.
yeah, and no one can tell me about getting old, man. I just don't fall for that line.
That's right.
I'm 91. I was at my brother's funeral and they said, ain't no point in you going home. No, I'm 76.
I'm 71.
Oh my God. And what do you think about this project? Like now get involved, not only do what you love, but also get involved with the new technology, like the social media, the new lifestyle in the world, the social media world.
I'm blown away by the numbers we get when we do these, learning who these people are. We're going to copy somebody's thing and do it better. But it's like, who's this? And we do it, and it gets so many thousands, hundreds of thousands of views. It's like, why? But keep watching us. That's fine.
Right. And it used to be lights, camera, action. And now it's just they pull up the phone and said, okay, go.
And
Well-
I'm learning a new vocabulary.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I'm learning a lot more about technology, and how things work, how to get on the social media, different platforms.
Yeah.
And your audience now talks back to you because everybody can leave a comment. And they are wonderful.
Yes.
Everybody wants to us to adopt them, or they want to adopt us and be their new relatives.
Mm.
And it makes it for me when they say, I was having a bad day, but you made me laugh.
Right.
That's all I need is, whether they laugh at us or laugh with us. They're laughing, we made their day, that's great.
Right.
I think I'm the only one who had a TikTok account when we got started. I didn't really do it on a regular basis, but I at least knew what it was.
I
Which
had
is
no
more than I
idea.
can say for the rest of the cast.
This is TikTok, isn't it?
Yeah.
And I also kept up with social media and those type of things, but actually doing them is a whole new artistic venture. Like you said, they should pick up a phone. When I tell my friends, we shoot it on iPhones, they say, wait, what? Yeah, everything is on iPhones. And it literally really is.
Yeah.
And the wonderful thing is that they really have allowed us to play ourselves. And I've had so much fun with Mabel because Mabel has lived inside of me. That smart aleck person has lived inside of me my entire life. Got me in trouble with my mother, got me in trouble in kindergarten, got me in trouble all the way through life. And now she's having the last laugh. She's having a ball.
That's right.
I started dancing when I was very young, and now it's Mabel on the table. I'm dancing again. It's so
Your
good.
content, it's amazing. Your content, you look that you love social media and you like it, this new style.
Yeah.
It's wonderful. People used to tell me when I was a little girl, you just want to be seen. It's like,
That's
yeah.
right. That's right.
That's why we're all.
That's exactly right. I just want to be seen. Yeah.
Yeah.
And what about your project retirement house? What does that mean to you?
Well, I think Eugene said it, we make people happy.
Yeah.
They just love that we have energy and that we're not just laying around waiting to die. And
Yeah.
when I used to hear things about people getting the horrible comments on social media, I thought, why would you waste your energy doing negative comments on people you don't even know?
Yeah.
I have never seen a negative comment about us. They love us. And it's great. A woman, I was putting packages in my car. A woman's driving down the street. She stops her car. She yells out the window, are you on TikTok? And I'm like, yes. She said, oh, I love you. Wait, stay there. And that people just look, and we just do silly stuff.
Wow.
I know. And the amazing thing is I got recognized in a gallery in Santa Fe, New Mexico. I was just there to see my granddaughter and my son. And someone came over and said, oh, I want a selfie. Aren't you a retirement house?
Wow.
I just get a left-handed compliment when they say, after they see me dance or try to dance, it's like, oh, that's really a young man made up to look old.
That's right.
But then I realized I don't have makeup. I just look old.
But the other thing is, we know where to go on Thursdays. We've got this family to join, and we really are a family now. And every Thursday, it's just family day for us. We show up, we shoot all day long, do crazy stuff, eat crazy food, and just love it.
He's adopted. We just took him off the street.
I pay to be here, yeah.
And that's amazing. And what is the message that would you like to share with the people that they think that they are too old to do what they love?
You're never too old. to
Age
do-
is just a number.
Yeah,
You can have fun no matter what age you're
Right.
at.
Right.
It's- I
Well,
mean,
my,
look at us.
yeah, watch
Yeah.
us. They'll see that you don't have to just be in your rocker chair in the corner. Just step out in front and say your mind.
And we like old wine. Get better when you age.
Right?
Yeah, it's very good.
Sorry,
It's,
what? Yeah.
Oh,
It's like a mindset, and it's all about how you've been indoctrinated with certain terms, and people who say, "Oh boy, my old rheumatism. Oh boy, I'm getting old."
My achy bones.
Yeah, they speak it.
Yeah.
It becomes like a psychosomatic sickness.
I say,
Exactly.
let them fool you into getting old.
Right.
Yeah.
Don't let them fool you. People say, how do you stay so young? I say, I didn't read the memo.
Take turmeric.
And I don't have any kids, so I don't have anything to like barometerize me. Like, see this guy, and he's 46 or 80, no, I get 55 or something. That, then you might kind of slip off over into that. Man, how old am I? I still think I'm 18, 19,
Yep.
20. I don't.
27,
I
I think.
think that too. I think
27.
like an 18-year-old.
she can do the splits like an 18-year-old, full splits.
Yep.
Amazing.
And I have no rhythm at 18 years old.
Oh my God. I love that message. Also, in fact, we celebrate grandparents this Sunday in Mexico. It's Grandparents' Day.
Oh, very good. Yay.
Grandparents' Day. We should go down, guys.
Yeah.
So I think it's a good message to share with them that
Absolutely.
you need to feel young. The age is in your mind.
Remember, young at heart, well, that goes through the whole body.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, thank you very much. Oh, sorry.
All right.
Something but that would you like to add?
No,
Thank you.
thank you
Well,
very much.
We
Thank you.
love,
Yeah, big. Yeah.
we love the fact that you're taking us into one of our favorite countries, Mexico.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you very much. I would like to close the interview because I have 1 minute left.
Okay.
So I need Brandon and Abby.
Yes, here we are.
Brendan and Adi is what you want.
We will say like the final greetings because I have less than 1 minute. I will
Okay.
say, my name is Karina Nova, and you say, and we are retirement house
Okay.
Okay.
from LA, from Hollywood. And we are retirement house from Hollywood. And I will say, and esto es, and this is, and everybody, al extremo.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do
Okay,
it.
let's do it. Let's do it.
All
1,
right.
2, 3.
Okay.
Mi nombre es Karina Nova.
And we're.
I think if everybody talk, I don't hear it. Just one person say it, I think.
Okay.
Brandon, take us home.
Brandon.
House
Yeah.
from Hollywood.
Yeah.
In Hollywood.
Not the X. doesn't
En
matter.
esto es, and everybody, al extremo, and everybody. It's okay. 1, 2, 3. Mi nombre es Karina Nova.